Scotty Barnes is going to be the face of this league. If they needed a win, you should have told us. We wouldn't have showed up. Could have just gave them a win.
Captain by a hook with a red beard. Captain by a hook with a red beard.
Oh, baby. Oh, boy. How the hell y'all doing today, man? Wednesday? Man, last night, one of, if not, have to go through the books, but it felt like, in the heart, one of the worst gambling nights of the year, college hoops wise. Which is odd because I usually shave the beard every year, grow it back. However, this beard was so lucky for me last year. It was such a good non-conference schedule. I said I'm gonna leave it this year, see what happens, and it looks like you cannot trick karma. You can't trick life. Losses catching up to me. Pretty bad Monday. Pretty bad Tuesday. Houston, horrible shot selections all night. Definitely going to get into all of this stuff. Going to recap the night that was in college hoops. Also, we got 4 more bets for you tonight. Going back on the road as a road warrior, betting some road favorites. I never remember a time in my life, could be wrong, been wrong before, Mike. Uh, don't remember a time in my life where home court advantage meant this damn much. I know what it is. I know what it is. These kids, they don't realize you got to bring your defense in your bag. Can't just show up with your offense and expect to go dominate. I'm talking to you, Purdue. Oh, can't wait to talk about number 1 and number 2 losing last night. Everybody's talking about Kansas. I'm telling you, man. UConn's the best team in this nation. And it ain't close. Speaking of which, the Redbeards. I missed it yesterday. Just wait till next week. It's not fair to do it after last night. I mean, since home court advantage seems to be the end all be all, you'd think I wouldn't be betting any road favorites today, but hey, I know that's not the way this world works. You think the one home team that I like, I just bet it all on. To be honest with you, definitely a thought. Definitely a thought. But the way this world works, you're going to get bitten. You can try to avoid the bite. The best thing to do is to understand and be prepared to be bitten. This is Captain by a Hook with the red beard. I am Rowan Donaghy, aka Rowan Dog, going live. The 10th, hey now, 10 days into the year, the 10th of January. Today is a Wednesday day. Day. Wednesday, baby. You know what it is. Let's talk some college hoops from last night. Sounds like a Taylor Swift song. Last night. Somebody's song. I have no idea who. One of them little country singers. Let's start it off. F it. Number one. Number two. Both of them. Falling. Falling in the mix. I'm gonna talk about Houston, Iowa State first, before I go in on this Purdue Boilermakers team. Um, yeah, the Boilermakers are so complicated. I'm gonna leave them in a realm of their own. But let's talk Houston, Iowa State. Both teams abysmal from beyond the arc. Iowa State shoots 20% from three, still gets the job done. While Houston shoots 27% from three and loses. Free throw line discrepancy. Maybe this has a little bit to do with it, but hey, you lose by three and the other team gets 10 more free throws than you, and they make 10 more free throws than you. You got to stop fouling. I don't like to call kids out. Don't even know the kid's name. But 25 had a horrible stretch towards the end of that second half for Houston. I'm not blaming the entire game on him. But at one point, it's tied up. You overhelp, give up a wide open layup, and then you come down on the other end. It looked lost. Ultimately, getting a charge called on you, turnover. Pivotal point in the game. I know he's a freshman, young cat. Like I said, I hate to dog these kids. They do got a test in the morning, if you know what I mean. Some school kids. They're in school for a damn reason. Trying to get that degree. Maybe they can get a job. Become a law-abiding citizens, giving back to the community. But it was some horrible shot selections by Houston. Can't remember the dude's number. Don't know his name either. Some cat just jacking up threes. If I had to guess, let me see if this is him. It is him. I mean, I get it. You're 5 for 10. You think you're the hottest thing walking. Jacked up some horrible threes late in the game. Just bad timing. Especially one play they had literally defense rotating. Closeout is in his face. Big man's wide open. Uh, rotation is literally on the other block. He's on the block, wide open. Even if you don't want to rush it to him, let him post up. He's going to have great position. Bounce pass it down to him. Pump fake, drive towards him. Do something. Jack up a damn three. Horrible, man. Houston, welcome to the Big 12. They're now 1-1 in conference play. That was their first loss of the season. You got to think if Houston wins that game, they win whatever game they got this weekend, they're the number one team in the nation. They're definitely going to drop a few, 4 or 5. Move on to the Boilermakers, number one team in the nation, falling in the mix. Two problems I have with this game last night. And when I say 10% of this ain't on Purdue, when a team shoots 14 for 23 from beyond the arc, led by Akese Tominaga, who was 5 for 9 from beyond the arc, that's really 10% of it ain't on you. Shots is just falling. However, the other 90% is on you. You got to play some damn defense. I'm old school. Can't just let them keep lacing threes in your face. Give him a little below the belt check. Make him think about it next time he shoots. Tell him his mother looks like a Transylvanian transvestite. Something. Get in these kids' heads. You got to have some more grit. The biggest thing that's always haunted Purdue, they always have great big men, which last night, I'm going to get on him in a minute. You get in the tournament, you lose to these lower seeds. Why? The old additive. Guards rule the tournament. If you can't guard guards, don't matter how much your big man can score. Last night, Purdue's perimeter defense showed they cannot guard guards. These guards for Nebraska, above average. Not the best things walking. They play with a lot of heart. As you can see, they can shoot the ball a little bit. 14 for 23 from three-point line. 61% from beyond the arc, and they shot 23 of them. I mean, that's just hot. But again, Purdue, perimeter defense needs to be there. You need to put the defense in the travel bag. I'm talking to you, Fletcher Lawyer, Lance Jones, Braden Smith. It doesn't help that everybody on Purdue had a pretty bad shooting night. 4 for 12, 3 for 9, 3 for 8. The big thing, though, speaking of big men, Zach Edey only putting up 10 shots last night. I don't care if you triple team. I need some more aggression. I need you to get to the front of the damn rim, hands ready, catch the ball, and put the ball in the goal. You're going to get fouled at least 20 times. Don't run from the pressure. Attack and apply pressure back. Zach Edey with 15 points and 7 rebounds. Somebody else has to get the Wooden Award if this continues. It sucks because he was so aggressive and showing so much promise and growth. It's only one game, but it is one game where every single ugly little thing about Purdue showed its head and showed me nothing's really changed or improved until I see them bring the energy every single night. Nothing has changed. And that's the damn truth. Let's go through a couple other games. Big time games last night. I mean, Kentucky, they're now 2-0 in SEC play. One of my favorite futures I placed was Kentucky 500 to win the SEC. They do cover by a hook also. Should have bet them. Kentucky over Missouri 90 to 77. Pittsburgh 1-4 now in ACC play. I thought this was going to be the year they take the leap to maybe 10-10, 12-8. At home, barely can score. Shout out to Duke's defense. Shout out to Kyle Filipowski. 26 points, 10 rebounds.
So yeah,
nice
USAA, they always
nice little double for Filipowski. Duke 75, Pittsburgh 53. Baylor gets the comeback win of the Knights, 81-72 over BYU. And how about Auburn? They improved to 13-2. Fans were just going bonanzas, and I mean, they were just going absolutely crazy. They say welcome to the jungle when you go to Auburn, and I love it, baby. Bruce Pearl doing the damn thing. Texas A&M loses to Auburn 66-55. 55. Game that broke my heart. Oh, don't go breaking my heart. I couldn't if I tried. Got a lot of futures on Colorado State. and New Mexico, who also lost last night. But Colorado State, a lot of futures on them. They drop, fall in an ugly fashion. 7-point loss to Boise State, who's now 2-0 in Mountain West. Watch out for this Boise State team. There's a joke going around the industry. The Mountain West might have 6 teams in the damn tournament. Mountain West and Big East are showing these big guys. Ask these big guys, and I'm talking Big 12, Big 10. I guess that's it. ACC and SEC. I don't know. But the the Mountain West and the Big East is putting them guys on notice. Uh, y'all can't with us. We the best 2 conferences in basketball. Whoa. I didn't say it. You heard it from them first. Boise State beating Colorado State, San Diego State. Close. 3-point win over San Jose State. San Diego State now 3-0 in Mountain West play. I do have a small number on them. Shout out to Jay Ladee. Young cat's been balling. I'm talking about Jadon Ladee. Been balling all year. 31-10 last night. Getting it done for San Diego State. Utah State also in the Mountain West. 3-0 for them on the season in Mountain West play. 15-1 now after beating Wyoming last night to a pulp. Creighton getting back on track. They're now 3-2 in Big East play. 84-58 blowout victory over DePaul. I don't know if DePaul gonna get one this year, man. Don't know if DePaul gonna get one. Texas, they going to Cincinnati. Hit a buzzer beater. Max Abrams hits a buzzer beater. 74-73 victory. And Dylan Dessou. Senior, baby, doing the damn thing last night. He drops 33 points, 6 rebounds, 4 steals for Texas. They're now 1-1 Big 12 play. Seton Hall 4-1 in Big East play. Watch out now. They beat Georgetown last night 74-70. Florida State holds on 5-point victory over Wake Forest. Both of those teams, Wake Forest and Florida State, now 3-1 in ACC play. Just to backtrack, Seton Hall, Kadary Richmond, one of my favorite guards when he was at Syracuse. I was praying he got some minutes, but instead he rolled the pine, ultimately transferring to Seton Hall, becoming one of the best Seton Hall guards ever. He had 20 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. Kansas State, the only damn team to do the damn thing. For me, only bet that I won last night, Kansas State blows out West Virginia 81-67 thanks to a second half defensive war. West Virginia, after being up 2 at the half, only scores 25 in the second half, losing by 14, if my math is correct. Rutgers, they get their first Big Ten win, and they beat Indiana at home. Rutgers, 66-57 over Indiana. Alabama, they're 2-0 in SEC play after struggling in the non-conference, 74-47. They hold South Carolina to 18 points in the second half. That is impressive. Mark Sears for Alabama, he had 31 points, 6 rebounds, 3 steals in the process. Sorry, I'm skipping all of the MAC action. Texas Tech, watch out, man. 13-2 on the season, 2-0 at home. 2-0 in the Big 12. I just thought of something because Iowa State 10 wins at home. They beat Houston at home. I wish these guys scheduled more non-conference away games. To only have 15 games and you're 10-0 at home, it's like, 3 of those games was neutral site. Go play some road games, man. Get your team ready for some battle. What was that? Rich what? Richmond? The 2-point victory over Loyola Chicago. Richmond 2-0 in A10 play. Watch out now. Them damn Tigers. Damn Tigers. LSU 77, Vanderbilt 69. The Tigers. Sorry, I do want to see something real quick. But the Tigers 2-0 now in SEC play. Watch out for the damn Tigers. I'm guaranteeing you they are better than you think. Under the radar team for real. Two players to watch out for. Last night, Jalen Cook, the leader, the star. He just came back. He had 28 points, 4 rebounds last night. Shout out to Jalen Cook, but also my favorite player, your favorite player, Jordan Wright. I mean, this guy, athletic as all be. He drops 15 points. Shout out to LSU, man. Trying to bounce back after a few abysmal years since all the Wade or Will Wade stuff. Anyway, Notre Dame, they're now 2-3 in ACC play. They get the road victory in overtime, beating Georgia Tech, led by Braden Shrewsbury with 26 points. Miles Kelly drops 25 points and 7 rebounds for Georgia Tech in the losing effort. And New Mexico in the game that broke my heart. Don't go breaking my heart. I couldn't if I tried. Caleb Boone for the Running Rebels of UNLV. He scores 29 points. The Running Rebels of Las Vegas get the 10-point win over New Mexico. New Mexico, get your shit together. Road teams did horrible last night in the world that is. Anyway, let's jump forward to tonight because believe it or not, I think tonight has some better action than last night. And last night was Super Tuesday. But this is Captain by a hook with the red beard. I am Rowan Donaghy, aka Rowan Diggity Dobbs. What's tomorrow? Thursday? I'm gonna look at some future stuff tomorrow. College hoops. See how my futures are doing. See if there's any other futures I want to my bad. They got Caitlin Clark futures. Like a muff. I couldn't if I tried. I guess she about to break a record. Which game will Caitlin Clark score her 3,528th point? February 11th? That's crazy. She still got a hold. I was about to say, is this next game? All she needs is 40 to give it to her. I don't know. We'll have to do some math on that one. Don't really want to bet into any market like that. Just crazy that it's there. Man, they took away a lot of these conferences. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Only 10 conferences available for you to bet in. Gonzaga minus 175. You still get Kentucky at a great price, plus 430. Love that bet. Kentucky at a great price. Oregon plus 900. Sheesh. Colorado State back down to 700. New Mexico back down to 850. Utah State and Nevada becoming the second and third favorites. San Diego State plus 160. Let's jump on that right now. Shall we? Plus 160. Oh boy, oh baby. Man, they really smartened up. Last year, I was catching teams at like plus 2,000 right now. Marquette plus 300. Or maybe I'm just not as sharp as I was last year. On the Dogs, Kansas plus 170. My God. Big Ten, that's the conference I really want to look at and talk about. You got Purdue at minus 210. I think they're 1-2. 2-2. They're not doing great. You got teams like Illinois, Wisconsin, and Ohio State, and even Michigan State, albeit F Michigan State this year. All these teams, Nebraska even, Northwestern. A lot of teams in the Big Ten with some beautiful numbers you can jump on. Memphis finally becoming the favorites. I got so much money on Memphis, I might retire if they win the damn conference. Minus 115. North Carolina becoming the favorites to win the ACC. Now that's interesting. Duke now plus 185. North Carolina plus 140. Said I was going to do this tomorrow. The hell am I doing? Dayton plus 135. Looking good. Looking gravy. I mean, most of my cash outs, I can get like, I can get my bet plus like 30% back. If you know what I mean. Sorry, give me 1 second. I messed up my tabs. All right, this is Captain by a Hook with the red beard. I am Rowan Donaghy, aka Rowan Dives, going live. And we're talking college hoops. Um, Sorry, let me get back to today's games. I do have 4 bets for you. However, let's look at some other games. St. John's taking on Providence at home. St. John's becoming one of the favorites in the Big East. Not the favorites to win it, just one of the favorite teams as far as competing. Um, they take on a Providence team who just lost one of their best players to an injury. Providence, I don't know. They still might have it, but St. John's minus 7.5 at home. Definitely a game to keep an eye on. Uh, I don't know. You lose your best player in Providence, it's a heartbreaker because he was the heart and soul. Where we at? Where we at? Louisville. They're traveling to Miami. Miami minus 15 and a hook. How could you not? I mean, I didn't. But how could you not? Might be the easiest money there is. Miami wins this by 30. Louisville. Call me, man. Hire him. Call me. Whatever you paying him, just start me off with 75% of that. And let's do some incentives. Next season, 10 conference wins, $1 million bonus. Get you to the tournament, $2 million bonus. Sweet 16. Oh, hell, we're going to have to talk a raise then. But call me, man. Definitely a job I'm interested in. I mean, I'll take half the damn price. I don't even know what he's making. Give me the. He making more than I'm making. And I can do a better job than him. Woo! This boy getting $3,350,000 per year through 2028. Bro, y'all could just give me the 350,000 a year. Take the 3 million, invest it back in the program. I'm gonna have to watch y'all though. You got some greedy people up there. I already know that money gonna disappear. I'm telling you, man. Call me, man. Just give me the 350,000, man. That's way more than enough for me. I'm making 3 million a year and I'm losing like this. Hot damn, bro. Miami minus 15 in the hook. Give it to me, baby. Nice and slow. This is a game I actually love. Numbers just a little big for me. 6.5 on Kansas. They just don't cover well this season. Winning a lot, and I mean a lot of their games by last second, last minute BS, honestly. They're getting lucky. Winning games by 2 or 3. I don't think Kansas is going to be dominant tonight on the road. Hunter Dickinson showing me maybe it wasn't all Juwan Howard's fault. Felt like Dickinson was better back in the day, man. It's like he got worse over the 4 years. Freshman and sophomore Dickinson was a dog. I don't know what to do, bro, with this. I mean, I've never even had this problem. Sheesh. St. Joseph's minus 4.5 over St. Louis. Love that one. Charlotte minus 6.5 at home. Charlotte is a good damn basketball program. 6.5 though. Yikes. Probably gonna win by 20 though. Charles is good too though. But I think Charlotte does the damn thing. I forget who they played last, but sheesh, they showed me a thing or two. I couldn't if I tried. UMass minus 10.5 over LaSalle. I just like saying UMass. Also love Frank Martin. Hats off, most and utmost respect to Frank Martin, baby. If I ever have a son, I'm gonna name him Frank. Franklin Earl. Guy's done me right over the years. Franklin Earl. Battle of the North Carolinas, baby. North Carolina State hosting North Carolina, UNC. Uh, One of the best teams in the nation, man. Top 10 team. They're minus 3.5. Oh my God. I didn't like it at 4.5, but 3.5? I'm gonna have to put something down on this UNC minus 3.5. That's officially a bet now. So shout out to me. Uh, Indiana State plus 112 on the road taking on Drake. Definitely like Indiana State to do the damn thing. The thing. Where we at? Memphis minus 19.5. Hell no. Definitely think Memphis wins. But if you've been watching, they've been winning by 3, literally by 3 last few games. Don't know if they have a blowout in them. Maybe they do. I just don't believe in sports. Anything is due. Now this is gonna be the damn game of the night. I'm gonna talk about it last because I am super, super excited about that game. Uh, can't wait to come back to that one. Remind me to come back to that one. Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna write one of the teams down. Hopefully I see it. Oklahoma, baby. I like them on the road tonight. I know road teams been eating me alive this season, but Oklahoma plus 3.5 taking on TCU. Oklahoma is a team that needs to prove something to me. This is the type of game you can do it. Not betting it because this is personal. Oklahoma, I think they're trash, but they're not. But I think they're it's a weird dilemma me and Oklahoma have. Um, I think tonight's a great game for them to prove it, a great prove it spot for them. Plus 3.5 taking on a Texas Christian. I'm talking TCU, baby. The Horned Frogs. Marquette, they're hosting Butler. Marquette minus 11.5 just feels way too big. Butler, a respectable team this season. I mean, you saw what they did with UConn on Friday. Goes to the damn wire. UConn barely covering. Florida, they're traveling to Mississippi. Chris Beard trying to hold it down. Florida, 2.5 point road favorites. Kind of like Ole Miss in this one. Ole Miss plus 108 on the money line. I think they hold down home courts. Definitely like Ole Miss. I like Florida a lot though, but tonight I like Ole Miss to get the win at home. Kind of putting a lot of emphasis on home teams today because of what happened yesterday. But then I feel like I'm overthinking. Anyway, I get to my bets and you'll see that I'm just a fool because I'm back on the road taking favorites. On the road again. Arkansas on the road as dogs. I like Arkansas to win outright against Georgia. Georgia. One of the road dogs I actually like is Arkansas over Georgia. Georgia's a lot better team this season than I expected. Washington State traveling to Southern California, taking on Boogie Ellis and USC, the Trojans. Minus 6.5 for USC feels a little big. They've just been up and down, man. They either win by 30 or they lose by 5. And either way, don't go breaking my heart. I can't bet them no more. I bet them about 4 times this year. Every time I bet them, they lose by 30. And then the very next game, they win by 30. And I'm like, ain't this. Shout out to USC, though. I love what they're doing over there. Minus 6.5. Definitely a side I like. Colorado, last game of the night, taking on California Love. You need a damn DJ, huh? 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 Anyway, Colorado, minus 4.5 on the road. Might be something I jump on. Jump on it. A jump on it. But I thought all my bets disappeared. Forgot you gotta log in every 10 minutes. Hit that bet slip tab. I was like, wait, whoa. Well, let's wait a damn minute. This is Captain Buy a Hook with the red beard. I am Rowan Donegan, aka Rowan Dobbs. It's crazy because I'm 32 years old. Only been wearing glasses a year and a half. But now when I see myself without glasses, it's a damn shock. And literally, a year and a half tops, I've been wearing glasses. Don't know why it surprises me so much. Anyway. Last night broke my heart, man. Can't even lie to you. Houston, Purdue, and Colorado State broke my damn heart. Back on the road tonight, baby. Northwestern, they're taking on Penn State. Give it to me, man. Northwestern minus 1.5. That's my first bet of the night. Bowie in the game. Think they can beat Penn State by 2. Think they could do it. Well, I believe in them. Northwestern, this is the same team that beat Purdue. Same team that just blew out Michigan State. Penn State shouldn't be a problem. But then again, I don't know, man. These road favorites scaring the hell out of me. The hell out of me. Forgot I got this money line parlay. I don't do parlays. That's when you know I'm desperate. When I got a 10-leg money line parlay. Anyway, next bet on the list. Let's move over to the S, the E, the C. One of my favorite teams to fade. I'm riding. Give me Tennessee, baby. Minus 2.5. Just got the heartbreak already in my heart, man. They're just saying Tennessee 2.5 out loud. But give me Tennessee on the road 2.5, taking on a Mississippi State team. I think Tennessee's defense will travel. I think they will smother Mississippi State. Put them out like a house fire. Tennessee minus 2.5. Give it to me. Now, I told you I'm gonna bet North Carolina minus 3.5. Like that. UConn, baby. They're taking on Xavier. Sean Miller. Shout out to Sean Miller. Shout out to Xavier. UConn on the road minus 4.5. Scares the living hell out of me. However, my money's already on it, baby. Give me UConn minus 4.5, taking on Xavier. There's 3 road favorites. Guess I didn't learn my lesson from last night. I didn't want to overthink it though. I like these games. I like these teams. The number says this, the number then. Bet with the numbers. Trust the process. We'll see if it bites me again tonight. However, before I get the hell on up out of here, I need somebody, anybody, hit me with the horn. Franklin, Earl, Beard. Drum roll, please. Beardwinaton. Definitely firing this guy. Need some better producers. Any producers, editors? Call me. Whoever called me first. Louisville, editor or producer. We're gonna get the damn thing popping. Louisville think I'm joking. I'm about to officially apply for the damn head coaching job. I'm going to email the athletic director. I mean, hot ham. If you want something, you gotta ask for it, huh? Huh? Anyway, the Red Beard just gave you a few bets. He gave you Northwestern -1 and a hook. He gave you Tennessee -2.5. He gave you UConn -4.5. He gave you UNC -3.5. Hey man, you know that's 4 road favorites. Just ate your ass last night. Just saying. I'm Franklin. I'm Earl. I'm Beardwinaton. I'm gonna go with the home favorite tonight. Give me Syracuse, baby. The Orangemen. Yes. My favorite team. Take caution to that. Syracuse -3.5. Literally, almost put everything I got on this game tonight. Home favorites. Feeling good about it. I think they win this game. They are some damn doggies at home. They beat Oregon by a hell of a whole lot at home. Beat a few other teams by a hell of a whole lot at home. Last 5 games, beat Pittsburgh, beat Oregon, beat Georgetown, beat NIA. Of course, they lose to Duke by 20 on the road, but at home, this team is a damn animal. An animal. An animal. Shout out to Syracuse, man. Definitely tonight. Taking on Boston College. You can get tickets as low as $7. That's crazy, bro. North Carolina tickets $104 for Saturday. But tonight against Boston College, you can get tickets as low as $7. That's on the bucket list, man, to go to a Syracuse Orangeman game. But anyway, Syracuse, the Orangemen, juicing them up, baby. 3.5, my favorite bet of the night. It's the last game of the night. Honestly, I'm gonna try and roll over some winnings, if you know what I mean. I don't want to take any more money out of my account. Put it on them. And I had a serious talk with myself to just F Tennessee, F Northwestern, F UConn, drop the whole damn thing on Syracuse. But there's an old saying: don't put all your eggs in one basket. Anyway, Northwestern -1.5, Tennessee -2.5, UConn -4.5, North Carolina -3.5, and your boys, the Orangemen, -3 and the hook. Thank y'all for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the love. And thank you for the support. This is Captain by a Hook with the red beard, presented by Stare Down Sports. I am Rowan Donaghy, aka Rowan Dobbs, going live on a beautiful 10th of January, the 10th day of the year. Please take all wagers at your own risk, and please gamble responsibly. Dobbs.